The teens are accused of killing retired police chief Andy Probst.
A Las Vegas teen killer commits multiple crimes, such as murder and a hit and run. After they caught him, without any remorse to what the teen did, the teenager said, and I quote, "All I'm gonna get is a slap on the wrist and I'll be out in 30 days.
And I've learned Jesus Ayala, the accused driver, appeared to show no remorse when he was taken into custody, even referring to the hit and run and telling an officer he'll get a slap on the wrist since he's in the juvenile system. As we've reported, he has a lengthy criminal history there, but he's not in the juvenile system anymore."
Which basically means he's gonna be judged as an adult.
Jesus Ayala.
Jesus Ayala appearing in adult court for the first time Thursday, facing 18 charges, including murder.
The court does find probable cause for your arrest in this case.
His co-defendant, Jameer Keys, facing 3 charges, also including murder.
If you'll ask me, these faces don't show enough remorse for what they did.
The teens are accused of killing retired police chief Andy Probst, intentionally hitting him as he rode his bicycle in a designated bike lane. Ayala, the accused driver. Keys, the accused passenger who recorded this video. Metro Police say this was the 3rd hit and run during their crime spree on August 14th. They're accused of hitting another cyclist earlier that morning, a 72-year-old man who survived.
Hits and runs anywhere between murdering a police chief to running over a 73-year-old man. Absolutely unforgivable. And later on in the video, you're gonna see Jose's mother trying to defend him.
The 8 News Now investigators confirming all 3 hit and runs are on video. Police say the teens also stole 4 cars that day. Ayala, 17 at the time, now 18. Keys, 16 years old.
Do you believe these teens should remain in custody, and what do you think is an appropriate bail amount for each of them?
Determination of whether somebody should remain in custody is based upon whether they're a flight risk or danger to the community. Okay? I believe they're potentially both. They have certainly proved that they are dangerous.
Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson also explaining how his office will work to prosecute both teens for murder.
Well, under law in Nevada and most any other place, if you aid and abet, encourage, facilitate, or help in any way another person to commit a crime, you're equally guilty.
Let me know what you think about that in the comments. If I persuade anybody to do a crime, am I or am I not equally accountable?
We've been digging for more details and just learned more about the video investigators say they found on Ayala's cell phone. A similar scene showing the teens laughing as the engine accelerated to hit the first cyclist who survived. We've learned one of them is heard saying, "bump him" a few times. The teens are expected back in court on Tuesday. We'll be there. Back to you, Brian.
And this video shows what their mothers had to say about the incident.
Now, meantime, investigators are desperately trying to figure out why a Las Vegas teen would allegedly intentionally swerve to hit a retired police chief out riding his bike. That chief would later die from the impact. It's a shocking story that even the teen's own mother cannot seem to grasp.
To me, it's really funny that they don't know why they did it. Some people are just sadists and like to see other people suffer. Any person who opposes an active threat to the public should be persecuted.
Can you give us your family's side of the story, please?
I don't know what happened to my son. I don't know. I'm sorry.
This is definitely heartbreaking. Seeing that mother say that she's sorry about her son's actions. It's horrible that she has to take accountability for him, but it is her son after all.
Well, that shocking video went viral, and the incident happened after the teen and his passenger allegedly went on a crime spree that same day, which included a hit and run of yet another cyclist. That cyclist, though, survived. Both of the teens have been arrested. They're expected to face adult charges, including murder and attempted murder. Vanessa Murphy from our Las Vegas station has been on the story from the very beginning. Vanessa, welcome back. I know we saw you there confronting that teen driver's mother, and I understand you also heard from the mother of the passenger who allegedly recorded the video. What did she say?
Well, Nicole, I initially contacted her by phone. She asked me how I got her information. I explained that's our job as a reporter.
It is a nice way of saying I stalked her.
And she hung up on me. I followed up by text message. She responded saying that her family basically is in shock right now. They don't want to make any statement or comment without their legal team. But then she went on to say that her son's side of the story will be told. She said, quote, the truth, not the social media version or inaccuracies the media will try to portray. So certainly taking some sort of shot at the media here.
This is said by the mother of Jose's passenger, which was also involved and instructed him to hit and run.
And Vanessa, we just want to revisit the fact you were the only reporter inside the courtroom for an earlier appearance. What was his demeanor like, that teen's demeanor like then?
Yeah, that was on September 11th. He appeared virtually from the Juvenile Detention Center. He was in an orange T-shirt, not much of an expression. I did notice some sort of tattoo on his cheek, a tattoo on his face. I couldn't quite make out what it was. His mother was there with a Spanish interpreter. His sister was there. But he has a history in the juvenile system, so this is something he's been through before. Now he's headed to adult court.
All right, so Vanessa, you just said they're both are in this adult court system now. You're about to head to their next court appearance. It's yet to come this afternoon. What are we expected to learn?
She's basically asking her what are we gonna learn from the adult court. Originally, the teens should have been judged at a juvenile court, but luckily, they're being charged as adults.
So this is the initial appearance for both of the teens. The passenger, 16 years old. The driver was 17 at the time of the crime. Now he's 18. But yes, they're certified as adults. And this will be the first time we can record them. Things are different in adult court. They're not sealed like juvenile court. And there will likely be an argument about bail. Prosecutors will obviously try to keep these kids in jail, these teenagers in jail. Defense attorneys might point out, you know, information about their history, say innocent until proven guilty. So we'll learn, will they be released? I can tell you here in Las Vegas, we do have defendants accused of murder who are released from jail. They usually have like a GPS or electronic monitoring. So we'll see if that will happen here for either of these teens.
I'm really curious about how this case is gonna end, and I am gonna do a video follow-up, so if you're interested in seeing that, please subscribe.
All right, Vanessa Murphy live for us there in Las Vegas. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. If you support what I do, please like, share, and subscribe.